Of all the agents, right, believe it or not, who made over $150,000 last year, 82% of those agents, right, had their own website. And it was in addition to the profile pages supported by their brokerages. And now, to turn your website into a solid lead generator and a branding tool, you should observe just a few of these basic practices.
What's up, everybody? This is Nick with Agent Elite. I'm the marketing director here. I have with us today Nick Reese, our COO and co-founder. Today we're going to be talking about saved searches and search engine optimization.
Yeah, awesome. So today's an important topic, right? It's a topic that I know a lot of agents hear throughout their career. That's search engine optimization, saved searches, things of that nature. Now, here's the thing, or in regards to organic ranking. Now, I know some of you guys are thinking, there's no way that I can get placement, or you get a lot of agents that, believe it or not, don't even believe in the internet. Funny thing is we hear that quite a bit. The internet doesn't work. Also, why do I need a website or any kind of organic ranking if everyone's going to Trulia and Zillow anyways? Now, I kind of find it funny. And the fact is if you're thinking that way, then real estate most likely isn't for you. So what I want to do is I kind of want to get back to the basics of just marketing in general before we get into, the SEO and saved searches, which is important, right? Now, as a real estate agent, one of your most important roles is that of a marketer. You're marketing your clients' properties, you're marketing your community to potential buyers, you're consistently marketing yourself and your services. Now, having a real estate website is often the first step to building your contact database and attracting new leads. And the National Association of Realtors found that of all the agents, right, believe it or not, who made over $150,000 last year, 82% of those agents, right, had their own website. And it was in addition to the profile pages supported by their brokerages. And now, to turn your website into a solid lead generator and a branding tool, you should observe just a few of these basic practices. And there are some elements of a winning real estate website. So first, it's frequently updated SEO strategies, right? Search engine optimization is continually changing, and we have to make sure that we're staying on top of that. Just building a website, optimizing it once is not good enough. You also have to have comprehensive neighborhood information. Mobile friendly, mobile optimized, as well as easy to use navigations on the site. IDX that's integrated and embedded, as well as an optimized search bar on the site. There is a difference there, right? Not all IDXs are fully integrated. Some are framed in. There's other ways to code it in, but is each listing have its own unique URL? Does each listing title tags, change consistently depending on the listing that you're at? We want to make sure that the IDX is fully optimized, fully integrated and embedded. So every time the MLS updates, so does your website, keeping the website fresh with content. We also want to have effective call to action buttons, placed throughout the website in order to convert some of that traffic into a lead, which is super important. Yes, we want to have an eye-catching layout and design, which is super important. Right? We want to make sure that we're branding ourselves as a professional, right? And not all the time agents really do that. They just kind of go out and try to, go cheap on their website. Not that, you have to go really, really expensive, but you also want to make sure that, when people land on your site, you have the first 7 seconds to capture their attention. So you want to make sure that you're showcasing you or yourself as an expert, right? As a professional. We also want to have free real estate resources on the site, maybe newsletter subscription signups, We want to make sure that our photos are professional. Maybe adding some videos. Videos are becoming more and more relevant. You're starting to see a lot of websites that have videos that are just kind of looping on there. But you also want to make sure that when you're adding videos, you're doing it the right way, because it could take a lot of bandwidth on that website, which could slow things down. And when we're talking about organic ranking, we have to make sure that our load time on the website is within 2 to 3 seconds. Now, if you also look at some top producing agents, they have websites that take advantage of all these elements to attract visitors and to get them to hang around the website longer, which is what we're trying to do. Then we have to make it easy for them to contact them by strategically placing contact information, newsletter signups, and links to their social media platforms. In many ways, building your online presence is like growing a garden. So you lay the foundation, you plant the seed, but if you don't maintain or nurture it, then it's not going to flourish. It's going to most likely die. And the same is to be said for your real estate website and your business. So let's talk a little bit about SEO. Now, all the search engines index content on a website so that whatever keywords are typed into the search engine box, the most useful site comes up first. So such as you must optimize your website really to be found and ranked appropriately. Now, in essence, executing the best search engine optimization tactics is how you push your real estate website to the top. It's how it flourishes. And we also need to understand that, every real estate website needs SEO to be successful. Real estate searches have nearly tripled over the last several years. Google searches for real estate has grown over 20% each year since 2008. And 90% of prospective home buyers search for homes online. That's more than half of all home buyers, right, search online first. Now, while you should always be focused on, building a website that is useful to your target audience, you also need to ensure that your site uses keywords that are specific enough to your market that your website will be indexed uniquely. Okay. The way in which you structure your website also plays an important role, as well as making sure that your content is rich and full of information related to your market. So what we want to do is we want to start local. Okay, so first-time home buyers tend to fall in the 25 to 49 age demographic, and more than 95% of those home buyers are in the age range that use the internet searches to find their home first. So over half are more inclined to select the link that shows up at the top of the search results, and nearly 70% of those home buyers search based on specific location, or what we call in the industry long tail key phrases. And that means if you want your website on the top of that list, using keywords that include local terms is often an effective strategy. So things like, San Diego, or homes for sale in San Diego Unified School Districts, Palm Beach, Florida luxury homes, homes for sale with pools, things of that nature. The more specific you can get, the better it is for you and your website and your ability to grow organically. Gone are the days where you are ever going to get kind of ranking for what we call broad phrases, such as, let's say, San Diego, California, homes for sale. We're competing against Trulia, Zillow, and a lot of the major brokerages out there that spend a lot of time, energy, and a lot of money for phrases like that. Google also ranks your site based on several factors as well. Content, obviously, but your content has to be unique, can't be duplicated, has to continuously be fresh and update on your website every day. That's what they're looking for, right? And having the integrated and embedded IDX solution helps with that. But they also look for traffic, and not just new traffic, but repeat traffic as well. New traffic is critical, but if no one's staying on your website, then you don't have enough information on your site to keep them there, so Google's not going to rank you that high. So these are where all the long tail key phrases come in, because the buyers and sellers are going going to look for specifics. If I live in San Diego, I'm not going to be looking for San Diego, California homes for sale. I'm going to be looking for more Pacific Beach, Mission Beach, Ocean Beach, North Park, Claremont. I'm going specific to communities, neighborhoods, subdivisions, things of that nature. Now, as we stated before, search engine algorithms are consistently changing to improve search results for users. Now, initially, using keywords was basically all that there was to an effective SEO. But now that SEO techniques have become more basically more relevant, right? Using keywords such as phrases to optimize online searches must be too involved, right? But one way to use keywords more effectively is to target them more specifically. So just as I was saying, in other words, in addition to targeting your locally, or targeting local, you can also target your prospective buyer directly, using some of the long tail key phrases such as first time home buyers, retirees, 55 plus communities, renters, using those searches for, home loans. So target your age demographic by going beyond the basics of homes for sale and keywords and phrases, right? Such as new home buyers, 55 plus communities, things of that nature. The more specific you can get, the better it is for you, right? So furthermore, long tail search terms such as mortgage options for new home buyers or how to buy a home in Chicago are most effective in gaining tractions in the search engine and often produce higher quality leads. And as the visitor was looking for something very specific and actionable, right? Now, you can access much of this information for free on the internet, right? You can craft your own website that kind of follows many of these concepts to improve your success of your site. However, as new algorithms, methods, and techniques evolve, your website design is not your specialty. So it's very hard to stay on top of all this stuff and stay up to date with everything that's been, changing throughout the time. And, here's one thing. At Agent Elite, we do the work for you because website design, traffic, search engine optimization is our specialty, right? You're sure to have the latest and most advanced SEO compatible website in the market. We offer a variety of design packages that meet your specific needs. We also provide search engine optimization for free, and we manage and maintain it every single month for you. And that's with all our packages, and that's to ensure that your site is up to par. In addition, we're going to showcase you as our Agent Elite network. And we're going to make sure that we're driving a consistent flow of traffic to your website each and every single month, consistently feeding your website. Your personal gardener, so to speak, which is super important. So contact us today to discuss your options and to schedule an audit of your current site. We look forward to just partnering with you and showcasing you what it is we do differently and see if it's something that aligns with what you're trying to accomplish. At the end of the day, it's not about Agent Elite. It's about the agent. It's about you being successful. It's about educating you on what's out there and what it takes to put yourself in a position to convert traffic into a lead. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us, schedule an appointment with one of our coaches. Let us take a look at what you got currently going on for your website, whether it's optimized, whether it's indexed, as well as what you're doing in regards to just marketing in general, right? Offline marketing, online marketing, where are your marketing dollars going? It's not just about getting you a website, but what it's about is about educating you, right? It's about showing you how to spend your marketing dollars in ways that will put you in a position to drive more traffic to your website. The more traffic you get to your website, the more opportunity you have to convert that traffic into a lead.
Thank you very much, Nick, for going over this topic. It's obviously a very important one. If you guys have any questions at all, feel free to reach out to us on social media at Agent Elite or at Agent Elite Inc. You can send us an email at support@agentelite.com, or you can visit us on our website, agentelite.com. You can either watch or listen, no matter how you want to hear this episode. Make sure you stay tuned every Tuesday for new episodes. Thank you guys again. Have a great week.